It's one of the most dreaded side effects of chemotherapy and certain autoimmune disorders such as alopecia. We're talking about hair loss. Some women choose to wear wigs, others opt for painful scalp injections. But as your station for help, we wanted to share a new minimally invasive procedure and lots of different options to restore hair loss available right here in Houston. No needles. Kendra Timmons, owner of the Hair Recovery Center, is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Along with her client, Nikki Brown. And I'm glad you're here to be able to let us demonstrate and see what some of these things are about. So there are all kinds of options to help women grow their hair faster.
Definitely. Yes.
So what are some of those?
Well, some of those, like I have here today, is our clay detox, which is going to help to remove impurities out of the scalp and exfoliate the scalp, any kind of heavy metals or toxins.
So who would benefit from a treatment like that?
Actually, anybody.
Really?
Yes, because there's so many things that we put on our scalps, and we're exposed to so much.
So it would just make your hair overall healthier, but certainly if you're losing your hair, it would speed up the process of it growing back?
It would help to speed up the process, but it also creates a foundation for us to do some of our other treatments.
Okay, show us how that would work and how you would put that on. So it looks literally just like it's just clay.
Yes, it's just clay. And so I just normally part the scalp, and I get a little bit of the clay. And it also has essential oils in there, so it's going to create more of a antiseptic to the scalp.
So for anyone who's gotten their hair, if they've had their hair colored or they've done different types of highlights, it's almost like that process, except it's just a natural clay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Definitely.
Now let's talk about some other things. So you also, besides detoxing clay, ozone therapy, what is that?
Ozone therapy helps to remove bacteria from the scalp. So again, we're further trying to create a healthy environment for us to do some of our other treatments on.
And we have some before and after pictures right here to give you an idea of how dramatic a difference it can make. What did you do for this particular client?
So with this client, I used our detox clay as I'm using now. We did a lot of exfoliation to her scalp to remove any type of excess buildup or sebum on her scalp. We also did our derma rollering, which we're going to talk about today.
Sure, show me how that works.
Yeah, and I'll use my lovely model, Nikki. So with the derma roller, it's going to create more collagen in the scalp, and it's also going to help the cells to rejuvenate.
And is that a rough roller? What does that feel like?
No, it's really not. It's a little prickly.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to create circulation in the scalp.
Okay.
I'm sorry, let me just...
But it's not going to be anything that's painful. It doesn't feel like anything.
No, it's not painful. I don't push hard. And what it's doing, again, is helping the cells to regenerate a lot faster, and we're seeing a lot faster hair growth.
Now, what about laser therapy? You do that as well?
We do laser therapy. Laser therapy is red lights, and it helps to create energy in the scalp. Okay. So for those that are experiencing especially genetic hair loss, androgenetic alopecia, it works wonderfully.
Now, what about different types, so all kinds of problems, so from chemotherapy to natural hair loss to aging. A lot of women lose their hair after having a baby. Does it help?
Definitely.
All of those different things?
Yes, it definitely helps.
And how fast are they going to see the regrowth?
Wow, I'm actually seeing clients with hair regrowth in 4 weeks. With that particular client that you saw, that was 90 days.
That's impressive.
And so we're seeing really good hair growth.
And tell us again how we can find out more about you.
Yes, ma'am. You can visit www.thehairrecoverycenter.com.
Okay, we'll make sure we get it online too at myfoxhouston.com. Thanks, ladies, for being here.
Thank you.
All right, let's turn it back over to Sally.